Today on Spazzing Out, Trump rips Sleepy Joe.
Tomorrow's Superstar Tuesday.
And a new segment that I like to call Snowflakes in the Forecast. First, we'll start with Donald Trump and him ripping Sleepy Joe. Basically, our lovely president says that Joe has no clue whatsoever where he is, what office he's running for, and it's glorious.
For Sleepy Joe, he doesn't even know where he is, what he's doing, or what office he's running for. Actually, I honestly don't think he knows what office he's running for.
No clue. I love Trump. Trump thinks he's a comedian. He gets up there, Sleepy Joe has no clue what he's running for. Here's more.
And it doesn't matter. Maybe he gets in because he's a little more moderate, so maybe he gets in. But he's not going to be running it. Other people are going to. They're going to put him into a home, and other people are going to be running the country. And they're going to be super left radical crazies. They're going to be super left radical crazy. Joe's going to be in a home. He'll be watching television. Everything will be just fine.
I can just picture it. If Joe Biden got well, first off, I love Trump. He thinks that he's a comedian. He gets up there and he's saying, oh, Joe's going to be watching TV and everything's going to be fine. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. But I can just picture Joe Biden, if he actually got elected president of the United States. Everybody's saying it, so I'm not going to be the first one. But it's like Weekend at Bernie's. You have two other people that are going to be walking Sleepy Joe around, telling him when to wake up, telling him what to say, if he can even get it right. Like he couldn't get the other day on my segment. We talked about how he messed up a quote from the Declaration of Independence when a smart man, if you don't know the fucking quote, simple. You get it on a teleprompter and you read it. So he tries quoting it, and this is what it sounded like. It was ridiculous. Here, let's listen to it.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
You know the
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
What thing? No, we don't know the thing. You should know the thing. Or at least put it on a teleprompter. Running for president of the United States, you should be smart enough. If you don't know the thing,
you know the thing.
If you don't know the thing, put it on a teleprompter. Even worse, you don't even know that it's Super Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Superstar Tuesday.
Anyways, I just thought it was fantastic that President Trump consistently goes after these candidates and rips on them. I think I love when he gets up there and goes after Joe.
For Sleepy Joe, he doesn't even know where he is, what he's doing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So today, or whenever you hear this, it was Super Tuesday. Joe Biden got a ton of support. Mayor Pete went his way. Amy went his way. So it looks like he's going to have a big day. I don't really know. I don't really care because I agree with the president.
For Sleepy Joe, he doesn't even know where he is, what he's doing, or what office he's running for. Actually, I honestly don't think he knows what office he's running for.
All right. Enough of ripping on Biden, and because I can't stand the primary season. It's ridiculous. The Democrats can't get the hell out of their way. They need to pick one candidate. And they're wasting time going against each other, trying to figure out if you're going to go with a moderate Democrat or if you're going to go with some socialist asshole in Bernie Sanders. So they need to figure their crap out, but it's great to sit back and watch Trump rip them. Now, it's time to get to Snowflakes in the Forecast. Snowflakes in the Forecast, pretty simple. It's about millennials. It's about the snowflakes that live in this country and the snowflakes that we're raising. A new study just came out that snowflakes, millennials, don't know how to change a light bulb. 2,000 people, 2,000 snowflakes were asked, and I don't like that. Wait. Now, see, now I sound like, the thing. Now I sound like Biden. So it's 50-something% of snowflakes either don't know how to change a light bulb or are not willing to change a light bulb, and they'd rather pay somebody else to do it. And 40% of them do what? 40% of them go ask Good old dad, how to change the light bulb. Hard-working dad. Dad who grew up getting his butt kicked. That's how I grew up. No snowflake here. If I ever went to Stan Baziali and was like, hey, could you change that light bulb for me? Or, hey, or if forget it, my father'd be like, change the light bulb. And if I said no, he'd look at me and he'd say, the easy way or the hard way. And that was pretty plain and simple. The hard way was I'd run and I'd get the buckle pot. Or the easy way is I talk back to my father, I'd take my licks, and he wouldn't hit me with the buckle. He'd hit me with the other end of it and say, hey, you want to be a man? Get to work. Light bulb's not going to change itself. One of these days, my father would always tell me, even my father would say, one of these days, I'm not going to be around. And now my father's not around. One of these days, I'm not going to be around, and someone's going to need to change the light bulb. So you better learn now. Plain and simple. Jesus, these snowflakes, they don't know how to change a light bulb. I'm a little nervous. I have a son. He's 12 years old. I can't wait till he gets home. I'm going to be like, hey, buddy, change the light bulb. If he doesn't know how to change the light bulb, I'll make his ass change the light bulb. It's ridiculous. So, also in this study, all these millennials, they don't want to do stuff, so they're more likely, which I guess is good for my industry. I own a junk removal company, so they're more likely to hire a professional to do it because they don't know how to do it or they don't want to do it because you can't rip their ass away from their video game to get out and do something where, I mean, I'm dying. Like, my kid's like, what are you going to get for my birthday? My dad, on my 30th birthday, I swear to God, I'll never forget it. Guy calls me up. Literally, it's my 30th birthday. Everybody's like, oh, hey, Paz, we going out? Or Spaz, whatever. And my old man calls me. Phone rings. Ring. I say, hello. My dad goes, Aunt. I say, hey, what's up, Dad? He goes, happy birthday. Click. And then he hung up the phone. That was it. That's how my father rolled. I remember when I got my first, I wanted to go to the prom. So I'm going to the prom. I say, Dad, I'm going to the prom. I need some money. My father says, oh, so you're going to go to prom, huh? You need some money. Well, what are you going to do? I was like, I thought you would give me some money. My father says, you better get a job. So I get a job working at Papagino's. I remember my first day. I'm like, all right, I get all pumped up. My dad gets home from work. So I played, at the time I was, wrestling was over, so it was track season. So my father says, my father gets home. I'm like, hey, Dad, I got a job. I got to go to work tonight. He's like, great. Where'd you get a job? I said, Papagino's. He goes, the one on the other side of the city? I said, yeah. He was, what time you got to be there? I'm like, I got like 20 minutes. Can you give me a ride? My father says, you better start walking. My dad wasn't raising snowflakes. I know how to change a light bulb. Fuck. I went to a Red Sox game. I remember the first Sox game I went to was either 11 or 12 when the Red Sox were playing the Mariners at home because the Sky Dome or wherever the hell they played, the ceiling fell in. So they had to play in Boston and they were selling tickets for $10 a pop. Me and my buddy laughed. We took a train into town. We bought tickets because I caddied. All right, next story. Snowflakes in the news. Now I'm so fired up I can't even think about what the next one is. Oh my God. Hold on for a second. I got to get my head together. I got to get my head because I can't even believe it. Anyways, there was you know what? Let me look it up, man. Hold on. All right, I got it. Hold on. You like that? How I snuck in a little advertisement so I could get paid in there? But when I can't think, I should just play this.
Tomorrow's Superstar Tuesday. Tomorrow's Superstar Tuesday.
All right. The next snowflakes in the forecast story is these millennials are starting to have nightmares. That's right. Nightmares about climate change. Children and teenagers are having nightmares about climate change. They're calling it eco-anxiety. Children are losing sleep and having bad dreams over climate change. Think about that. I don't even think climate change is real. Since the beginning of time, Wait, let me back it up. Yes, the climate does change, but it's not caused by us. Climate has changed forever. We had the ice age. We had the hot age. I don't even know if you call it the hot age, guy. At one point, the world was covered by water. Then the world had land. Then the world had fucking earthquakes. Then the world had bad volcanoes. Dinosaurs died. At some point, humans are going to die. But it's not because we're fast tracking it. And if we are, great. I live in Massachusetts. I would love for Massachusetts to have Florida type weather. Nightmares. I dream to have 60-degree weather year round. I dream for a nice 70 days. 70 days. For 70-degree weather. And these snowflakes, they can't change light bulbs. They can't wipe their own ass. And while they're sleeping, they can't sleep now. Forget about the boogeyman. Like the boogeyman, like Freddy Krueger fucking scared me when I was a kid. I couldn't sleep because all I thought about is on a wall. These kids are like, oh, it's a plastic bag. Hey, Daddy. My daughter comes like, honey, what's the matter? Daddy, it's a plastic bag. I can't sleep because of the plastic bag. I can't even. Speaking of plastic bags, just to kind of go off track, the state of New York has a ban now. It went into effect like, I don't know, a week or two ago. All retail stores can't use plastic bags anymore. So everything's over to paper. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know what they should do with all the leftover plastic bags that these people can't use? They should give them to all the politicians in the state of New York and tell them to put them over their head and tell them to take a deep fucking breath. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to not have plastic bags when you go food shopping? I live in Revere, Mass. No plastic bags in Revere, Mass, which is ridiculous. Of all the places in the world not to have plastic bags, Revere, please, if you've ever, I love the city, but oh my God. So now I go to a Demula's or Market Basket, which is a grocery store up here. Forget it. You can't even carry anything in a paper bag. The thing tears open. I carry a paper bag up my stairs. Campbell soup cans all over the place. But the snowflakes want it. Jesus, my kid says to me the other day, he's not playing with it, but maybe he was playing with the My Little Pony. I don't know. My daughter has My Little Ponies. I said to Narim, I go, that's for girls. Looks at me, he's like, Dad, no, it's not. There are no gender-specific toys. I looked at him, I go, what? The fuck? Now, I didn't swear at my kid. I just like, oh. So I just turned it back on him. I said, all right, fine. So for your birthday, I'm going to get you My Little Pony. And then he looks at me and goes, that would be fine if I liked My Little Pony. We're hurting. We're in trouble if we can't hold ourselves accountable, which millennials can't. They can't change light bulbs. And they're not scared of the boogeyman anymore. They're scared of paper, of fucking plastic bags. And our politicians can't even talk or at least have the wherewithal to say, you know what? Let me put it on a teleprompter. Now, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not running for office. And I don't really think about climate change. I'm not going to be here. Maybe my kids will be here. But I'll tell you what. I'm using a plastic straw in a fucking plastic bag. And I'm drinking out of plastic water bottles till the day I die.